I wonder what this could be. I wonder if it's a parable. It's the color gold, and gold reminds me of things that are precious. Parables are certainly precious, even more precious than gold. It looks like a present, and parables are presents. They were given to us by someone who loves us very much, more than anyone in the whole world loves us. This isn't a flashy gold, it's more of an antique gold. It makes the box look old. And parables are old, very old. They're over 2,000 years old. I think that makes them even more special. There's another reason that this might be a parable. It has a lid on it. And parables sometimes seem to have lids on them. The lid stops us from entering easily, so that what's inside is hidden from us. It doesn't always open up and reveal itself to us right away, even though you may be ready. But keep coming back. One day it will open itself up to you, and you will find something very precious inside. I know. Let's take a look inside and see if this really is a parable. I wonder what this could be. It's a very light color. It's not tan, it's not white, it's not even really beige. Maybe kind of a vanilla-ish. I wonder what it could be. Oh. Any ideas? Well, there are other things in here to help us tell the story, but there's nothing else to help us get ready for the story. So I guess we'll just have to begin. Once there was someone who said such amazing things and did such wonderful things that people began to follow him. And as they followed him, he told them about a kingdom, the kingdom of heaven. But they did not understand. They had never been to such a place, and they didn't know anyone who had. They didn't even know where it was. So one day, they simply had to ask him, "What is the kingdom of heaven like?" And he said, "The kingdom of heaven is like leaven, which a person took and hid in 3 measures of flour. And then waited. And as the person waited, it grew. And it grew and it grew until the dough was all leavened. Now I wonder what this loaf could really be. I wonder what the leaven could really be. I wonder if you could take the loaf that was leavened all over and put it back like it was before the person hid the leaven in it. I wonder what the person was doing while the loaf was being leavened. I wonder how the person felt about the loaf being leavened. And why, I wonder, did the person put the leaven in the dough? I wonder if you have ever come close to a place where this happens. I mean really, not just here in the parable or in the making of bread. Have you ever come close to a place where this happens? And finally, I wonder what you are wondering about after hearing this parable. Here is the person, the loaf. The leaven. And this is a parable.